question, maybe Sarah, I can direct this to you. Can you talk a little bit about why the majority of people who do recover are resilient? What are the fundamental conditions that make people resilient during these events?
Yeah, that is a good question too. Thank you. So I think the most robust predictors of resilience are lower exposure. So that's one thing. So, you know, whereas bereavement and having an inordinate number of stressors during a mass trauma are inversely associated with resilience. Being healthy prior to the onset of a mass trauma in terms of one's mental health, and then strong social support networks. So yeah, I think those are probably the three biggest ones.
Let me just add a small editorial comment from a lot of work that we've done. I agree completely with Professor Lowe. You know, social support always emerges as one of the strongest protective factors here, which of course makes it particularly difficult in a time of physical distancing. And I think separating physical distancing from social distancing at the moment is critical. Dr. Conan recently wrote a piece about this for people who could see it in Thrive Global, about trying to maintain social proximity, social support in a time of physical distancing. There's a question, maybe Patricia, I can direct it to you. Can you comment a little bit about children, resources for addressing these issues in children, and additional factors to consider in younger populations?
So
Sorry.
I would say that the Child Traumatic Stress Network has some great materials for talking with children. And I would say that in particular, tailoring your conversations with them to map onto their appropriate developmental level is pretty critical. I would refer you to the psychological first aid materials that both Child Traumatic Stress Network and the National Center for PTSD have on our website, because at the back of the psychological first aid manual is a number of excellent tables about how to talk with children at different age levels and what key points you would want to get across and how you could get those across to them. So I think that might be a good resource for you right now.